He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Still running it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll try the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start this season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship. It appears to be a wide open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready?
To throw, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on foot.
And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lopez wants to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Those 3rd and medium calls needed 4 there, and they got it using the quick passing game.
And I think, Reese, on those third and short situations, I think you also know the ball's going to come out quickly. And you got to take away that quick stuff right now. But the QB gets the football, immediately sees the slant. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Second down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive.
And how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early. First drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got an open man. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Quarterback showing some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Wants to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. Picked off. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
To the ground. He's got it again. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Lopez to pass. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting it nasty. He's at the touchdown Mustang. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they go on to the door.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Lopez wants to fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
They punted away on 4th down.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Handoff to the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Hawkins. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. The run to the left. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd.
Ready! Break! Ready! Ready! Break!
Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Get set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Let's go.
2nd and goal for this offense. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Precision blocking up front. Creating the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking in front.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the game. Going gain on the return, and this defense has set them up for the big play.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And off from the shotgun. There we go. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it up for the score. Touchdown, Mustang. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jeff.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury for defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Makes one man miss. And the defense drags him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Lopez to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Tar Heels will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
and they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
They'll move the tight end. They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
Another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got him downfield. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field?
Single, single. Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw it, Hawkins. He uncorks one deep. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU in second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Inside the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
He hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Right, get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Mustangs will try to punch it in on first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Looking for room. It's Green. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a two-play play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellows, while we have a moment, let's begin on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. They're trailing by 10 to Memphis. most notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. At the 45 on its way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. In the backfield, it's Coughlin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lopez lost to fire. He makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UNC!
So nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Nice catch on the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Under fire. Grab near the marker, it's Jordan. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And that's a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Single. Black 18.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Brown.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver's able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
The give to the back. Puts it on in midfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and we just didn't see it on that play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
White 53.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he wants it all. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the 1st half. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He wants it all. And he makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half. That was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're adding their lead. They put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it away to break up the 2nd half. And he'll just take as a back of the Tar Heels, so pleased to send the offense back out. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs. Because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, Tom.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short punt.
Nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a
Rush coming in high, and they've got him at the 29. Defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Moves away as he feels pressure. Makes the catch at the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play. They're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it.
fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Lopez to pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tar Heels heading quickly to the line. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Quick strike complete. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Austin.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They want to run this quarterback. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
2nd down.
Check. White 18, Rocky switch. White 18, Rocky set.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense was offside. The Tar Heels are flying down the field.
Get ready.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On the gun. Give on the inside. Runs through it. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, man. As soon as I started the game, my fucking as soon as I started the game, I got them homeboys from the military called me on Facebook, man. So I answered the phone. I ain't tripping. It's always something.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30-29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the run.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing.
Yeah. It's no excuse. My people call me, bro. I was talking to them playing the game and shit. It is what it is. We'll catch them later on. We'll catch them. I'm trying to make the championship.
This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Kickoff unit is out there Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
SMU Mustangs will take over first and 10.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete now.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Yeah, I told you. Bruh, my people called me, man. This shit, I got you. Just let me work. Let me get this score, then we maybe can do something. But my military folk called me.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football. I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete.
Oh my God, he's wide open, bro.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Running back searching for a hole. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent. Things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently.
That's cool, man. We'll take care of this. We'll take care of it later. I mean, he's driving back, you know, out there. We don't give a fuck.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. Using his legs, it's Green. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Good, right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return. Some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football.
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Finds a man on the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Just keep swinging it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Number 0.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Boise State. They'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on it.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. When you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Newton. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. At the 40, there he goes. A huge shot play on that as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, this just starts to hurt you crying, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. And the route is on. They build this fourth-quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win. But still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Going right to work up top. Takes a hit as he fires. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back to pass, it's Fuentes. The screen, he can go. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
About this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back.
Makes a grab down the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And he's thrown another interception. He goes down after a short return. What a play to get the football back.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores, and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting a nail in the coffin.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rides to back and leaves it. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up 5 to the 23.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Fuentes. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there. We couldn't hook up.
Man, this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. But here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Yeah, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a...
Turning it on. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Listen, defense has made it a priority to try to rip the football free. You saw them that time really trying to go for that turnover, but nice job breaking tackles. Really good ball security by the running back.
Motion from the wideout. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. Still running at the 40. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the quarterback takes a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. will just drop to a knee.